They say that an elephant never forgets. Research tells us that once an elephant sees a face, they will remember it for the rest of their lives. As a matter of fact, not only do they remember a face, but they will remember how they were treated by that person. For example, if you treat them with kindness, they will love you forever. But if you harm them or another elephant that they care about, they will never forget, and apparently, they don't easily forgive. And as such, elephants will hold a grudge for a very long time if you wrong them. In other words, elephants are quite capable of keeping a record of wrongs done to them. So while they can love you forever, they can also hate you forever. And we human beings, well, we're no different. We have very long memories, and sometimes we can hold on to a grudge for so long that we can even pass it along to our family members, for generations after. This is one of the reasons why some countries never stop warring against each other, because they have literally passed down a record of wrongs from one generation to the next. I've been to churches where some people held on to anger so long they hadn't spoken to each other for more than 10 years. Now imagine how much more God could hold on to a grudge if he wanted to. With a mind like his, God is capable of remembering everything forever. After all, God's memory is eternal because God is eternal. If God wanted to, he could literally hate somebody forever. And this is the point of today's lesson. God is not into holding a grudge. David knew this when in Psalms 51 he asked God to search him. He knew what God would find there: lust, lies, adultery, deception, and murder. It was all there for God to see. And what does David do? He not only asks God to forgive, but to forget. Now, I can understand why David would ask this. He asked it because he was guilty, and he knew it, and he knew what he deserves. So what does he do? He throws himself on the mercy of the court. He asked for mercy, and what does he get? Mercy. He got exactly what he asked for. Not because he deserved it, but because God was determined to save David. If God had given David the justice he deserved, David would have been lost forever. But the plan of redemption is not to seek and destroy, but to seek and to save. And fortunately for David, and for all of us, God is the God of second chances, because his mercy is so big, it reaches all the way up into heaven itself. Well, that was our nugget for today. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you tomorrow.